What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cinema Scumbags movie podcast. I'm looking as bald as ever today.
What?
Uh, um, my name's
Looks no
Seth.
different. My name's Nick.
I'm losing it. Downside of being a man.
Oh God, look at this image.
You still got a pristine hairline, buddy.
If I go bald, I'm gonna be 6 feet under.
Well, at least you can grow a beard.
uh, Not
Uh,
as well as you.
it's pretty long. This is a special New Year's episode, I guess. We're recording this on New Year's Eve in the morning.
Happy
December.
holidays.
Happy holidays. Did you have a festive Christmas?
It was Christmas. That is for sure. It was.
Good. It was like
Yeah.
-20 here. Fucking crazy shit.
Yeah. I've heard the snow has been crazy in the east
So
side.
I was ice fishing a week ago on 9 inches of ice, and it was -10 degrees. Yesterday, it was 60 degrees.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah. It was like shockingly warm here for
That's
that time of year.
disturbing.
Yeah. Like it was, you could go out in a fucking t shirt if you wanted to.
That's disturbing. Well, it's been raining here the past few days, so that's been super nice. But
Gotta get some,
unfortunately, I think it's gonna clear up.
it's always good to get some water out there. A little dry. Oh, rocking the Italian Stallion shirt, I see.
Yeah, it's starting to lose its square shape.
That's good. Get someone with a proper body figure in there, and the shirts get right back to how they're supposed to be. Then I bought a sweatshirt the other day, and it's fucking square before I even put it on.
What is that? Why?
I don't know. It's just because I'm tall. I mean, it fits fine in the width, but it's the
Yeah,
it's the length.
I mean, you're not that wide for it to stretch out into a square.
Well, it's just too short, is what I'm saying. Like it's just like fuck.
I
This is
know, but
my
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
You go wide, it would pull up,
that's
but
true.
you're not that wide. So
That's
why is it pulling
bullshit, man.
up?
It's my fucking John Boy Media sweatshirt
Oh, cool.
with
I got
99 and a crown on the front.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah,
got I got I got a cool sweater for Christmas. It's got a picture of Bryce right here. It says Bedlam at the bank, and
that's
on the back it's got all the reactions of the players when he hit that home run.
now that is pretty cool. I do like shirts like that.
Yeah, it's in the powder blue color as well.
Okay, okay.
Yes, it's very cool. Etsy.
See, I haven't even
Etsy.
thought to look on there for shit like that.
You should look up Yankee stuff. They got some cool stuff on there. Well, I don't know about Yankee stuff. I mean, if the fans are as stupid and industrial as the team, then maybe they won't have any cool designs.
Shut the freak up.
God, I can't wait for spring training.
It's coming close. We're at the halfway point. As soon as the new year hits tomorrow, then it's time. The countdown
90
begins.
days, less than 90 days until the season starts.
Yep. That's the only sport I care about nowadays.
Yeah, like it's cool that the Eagles are 13-2, but they
Yeah,
got the Phillies.
I heard that, brother. Heard that.
You had some hope for a little. I mean, they could Giants can still make it.
Yeah, but make it and get fucking knocked out right away. Just, either die now or die a little bit later.
You never know. You never know.
That is true, but I feel
People,
like with football though, like it's
you do know.
like shitty teams don't fucking go the distance.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
Actually, now
like I don't know, like baseball can definitely happen because they're series, but when you're talking just one-on-one matchups, it's you usually get a good idea who's going to win.
well, who knows? Maybe Dan Jones will go down, and their backup will take them to the promised land.
Yeah, we'll see. Give me some fucking warmer weather already.
I'll tell you what, though, Nick Foles played the other day for the Colts, and I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to see him go back and
I was watching.
play again. I was like, oh
When was it? Was that
god,
on Christmas Eve?
I think so. I think it
Yeah.
was
Or
it
when
was one of the. I think it was no, it was Monday night
it
after
was Monday night.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I was at my
yeah,
buddy's house and he had that on, which I was just like, what the fuck? There was like three interceptions in a span of like 5 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, well, at least he least he did something good
Yeah.
before.
Just keep your good memories.
Yeah. Well, what's up, buddy?
I don't know. I kind of have a rocky start this morning. I've got my fishing tips mug.
Ooh, what are the tips?
It's like shit for grandpas and little kids, but it's kind of cool. It's like turn a cork into a bobber. Like, stupid.
Wow.
Yeah. But filled with some Bones coffee, peanut butter and jelly. Gonna
Ooh,
get me going this morning. This
some more of
episode
that
is
stuff.
not sponsored by Bones Coffee, but I wish it was.
We are sponsored by Starbucks, though.
We're rolling in the cash, baby. Peppermint mochi?
Uh, yeah, actually.
I know you well, friend.
Well, I only like one flavor.
It's always the pet moke. So what's been going on, man? What do we have to talk about today? I think we were gonna go to the since we're flipping the calendar over, maybe look at
Mhm.
some big pictures coming out in 2023, kind of a
Yes.
yearly or overview of the upcoming year. That should be
Yes.
that should be cool.
I would say that we could go backwards, but I have not fortified my list yet, and I really have not gone out of my way to see the things I need to see so far.
I looked just yesterday. I sorted by on Letterbox movies from 2022 that I've seen, and it's I don't know if there's even 10 to be honest with you. It's bad.
Mine was looking rough for a little
Yeah,
bit, and
it's
then there
it's
was a
bad.
period where I picked it up, but I
Yeah.
still haven't seen a lot of the big things.
What are you missing? What do you need to see? I got to see the whale.
The Whale, Tar,
Yeah,
shit. I can't even
yeah.
remember. Hold on, I'm gonna consult my letterbox real quick.
Babylon, if you're into
It's
that thing.
yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of talked away from that one. The way people are, it
Financial
just sounds
failure. We don't usually talk about
yeah,
financial shit, but I mean,
it sounds
that's
annoying.
yeah,
Glass Onion, After Sun, Bones and All. Ugh, that
yeah.
one
I
just
I, I know. Like I almost watched it the other day. I'm just like, ugh, feel obligated to watch it, but why?
you don't have to, but I mean, once the Best Picture nominations come out, I'm always
Yeah,
like, oh, well, I gotta watch all of them.
gotta
I
watch
don't
those.
have to. I do want to.
Yeah,
It's not like it's a chore or anything, but I know that there's probably gonna be some on there this year. I'm like,
yeah. The most recent I've watched was Banshees, which was,
mm,
dude, that's a good ass movie, man.
back in.
Oh man, it's like I don't even know the tone of that movie. It's like a really dark
It's like,
comedy, but
yeah, it's like black comedy.
yeah, like really, really dark. And then it just is like kind of a downer.
It is, yeah. And then after I watched that, I went back and watched his other movie, Three Billboards, and
Yeah. Oh
it's the
yeah, that's
same
right.
thing,
He did that.
but there's a little more humor to it. I I love that movie.
I've only seen that once.
It's not like super rewatchable, but I love it. I could just
Yeah,
watch it over and over again.
got to
It's
revisit
just
that.
good stuff.
Told Eric that I was Gleason's character in Banshees every time he invites me to play Call of Duty.
What do you say to that?
Nothing. We were just laughing at it. I said every
uh
invite I'm gonna fucking cut a finger off.
there's White Noise as well. Like none of these usually I'm like excited to see some of these things, but a lot of them I'm just
And
like,
you've
ugh.
seen the Fablemans. I just watched that.
Yeah, what did you like it?
I did. I'd much rather see. I like seeing a movie like that from Spielberg rather than The Post or some courtroom
Yeah.
shit. Wasn't my favorite, but I thought it was good.
Yeah, I liked the characters in it.
Yeah,
I mean, I for a while it seemed like they were trying to say that it was a kind of
right.
personal film, but it seems very personal
Yeah,
in a lot of
it's
ways.
yeah. I was kind of wondering like how much of that is accurate. And I know like I love Paul Dano. I think he's great, but I just had a hard time with him in that role. Like I don't know. I just think of
Yeah,
him as like a young guy still. I don't know.
I
I don't see him as like a fatherly character. I guess.
no, I agree. It
Yeah.
was kind of weird, and I was watching him just thinking, this is the dude who was from Girl Next Door or
Yeah.
whatever.
I know that's just how I think of Paul Dano. He's just got that kind of a weird face. You just think of him as a younger guy. But I guess he was a
Yeah.
dad in Wildlife, and that was good. Or no, he wasn't
No,
in that, was he?
he directed it.
I don't know what I'm talking about. He directed it.
Hold on, I gotta look
That's why
something.
it's good because he's not in it.
I mean, he's almost 40.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait, but that
I have a problem with perception of time. I still feel young, and I have a hard time getting older and realizing
it's
everyone
weird.
else is older.
He looks old, but he
Yeah.
seems young, if that makes
Yeah.
any sense.
God, I don't know. I just wasn't convinced, I guess, with him in that role. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
okay that my
who would you
wife wants to
put in the
fuck
role?
Seth Rogen. We'll just, move somewhere else.
Yeah, I always thought the issues were with his dad because I know there was a long time where he went without talking to his dad.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that. I always love Michelle Williams though.
Oh,
She's always a pleasure.
she's the only one that can pull off that dumb haircut, though.
I agree, and even then, wasn't her
It
finest look.
it was pushing it for
Yeah,
sure.
and like,
I just
in what
I
world does Seth Rogen end up in a Spielberg film? Just odd. I mean, he's
yeah,
fine. Yeah,
yeah, he was. I
yeah.
guess Spielberg saw something in
But
him.
even looking at him, he's another guy. I just think of like super bad, him being like the cop, and then you fucking are watching. He's got gray hair. It's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck, man?
it's disturbing.
Time,
It's never time
time,
at
all.
all. I mean, they're all around the same age. Michelle
Yeah,
Williams is 42, Rogan is 40, and Dana is 38. So
it was.
it does feel weird
Yeah,
because
I like that though. I mean, I'd watch that 5 times in a row before I'd go back and sit through Ridge of Spies or something like that. I just don't like that genre. I guess I don't know
yeah, I wonder if on a rewatch if it's gonna go up for me or not.
which one.
The Fablemans.
Yeah,
Because there's some good shit in it.
there is. It's kind of like a good love letter to the power of movies, but it's not like a cinema paradiso where they're just kind of
No.
pushing movie shit, in your
Yeah.
face, I guess.
It's just kind of the love of making
Yeah,
movies, I
it was
guess.
it was well done.
Always quality from
Thanks,
Steve.
thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Other than
Uh
that, I don't even know what else to watch.
what about Avatar?
I gotta to watch that one. I've got to put in the first one and watch that one first.
You don't have to.
Mm,
I watched the first one a few months ago and fell asleep.
I tried it a couple times and same result.
Not my
Always,
favorite,
yeah.
but the new one is something else.
Well, I'm glad it finally came out because it's just seemed like one of those things that we've been hearing about for 10 years now.
It just apparently what he was doing was just waiting for the technology to get where it needed to be, and
Yeah,
it was
and
worth it. Like, it looks amazing.
yeah, I know that they've already or they shot scenes for the other sequels like at the same time, so everyone
So
didn't get
that'll
too
only be
old or
like
something.
2 years.
Yeah.
Well, did you see that article where it's like Edie Falco? She filmed her scenes years
Oh,
ago.
she didn't even know about the movie, or she thought
Yeah,
it came out.
she
I,
thought it came out. It was
Dude, do
a
you buy that? How would you not know if you were an Avatar? How would you not know when the sequel came out? Are you that
I
busy?
I don't think she is. I don't think Nurse Jackie's on anymore.
It's crazy. I mean, if that's true, that's I did read that. Like, wow. Imagine that. Oh yeah, shot the new Avatar movie about 4 years ago. Just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, you'd think you'd look that up, especially because the first one was the
Yeah,
highest
highest
grossing
grossing.
film. Yeah, now that you mention it, that's
I read that
pretty
article. I
dumb.
was just like, come on. I mean, I remember stupid shit that I did 4 years ago.
Yeah, must be a nice life where you can be in Avatar and forget about it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get a 4K of Titanic
Oh my God.
because that's what I really want.
Eric kept saying they're putting it out in IMAX soon or something.
Yeah. I mean, there's a
So,
placeholder or there's a page for it on Blu-ray.com, but no date. I mean, there's even artwork on there. It looks official. I don't know if it is.
oh God, got to see that. But yeah, I guess the big thing is that um, Avatar blew past the $1 billion mark already.
Something about those movies, man. I don't know. People are just
I think a
draws
lot of it's
people
word
in.
of mouth at this point.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
crazy.
yeah, especially nowadays, because I definitely feel like, there's been a shift to people going out to theaters, I guess. I know people still do, but um, yes, he does that look real.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That's what I thought. Hmm.
They look a
Now,
little wax figurey.
I mean, it's probably some Joe Schmo's Photoshop, but of all the shit they put out on 4K, what the hell?
That must be a Cameron thing.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Some of his movies don't even have Blu-rays, like
Yeah,
True Lies and The
The
Abyss,
Abyss. Yeah,
which is odd. Maybe he's a weirdo about that stuff.
I think he made. I don't know. There's an old interview with him on Stern around the time Titanic came out. I think something happened where he made like no money off Titanic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't know if they
remember
went
hearing
if they
that.
went massively, like they went way over budget or something like that. And I don't remember what
I
the.
think he like paid them back.
Yeah, like you said, take the earnings and put it. I
Yeah,
don't know, fucking wild.
and he doesn't own it or anything.
Yeah, and now people are just now realizing that he's kind of a dick.
I mean, you don't get to that position
Yeah, I seen a
without
video of him the other day coming out of the premiere, and people asking for autographs.
no.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I mean I just saw it real quick, but he definitely gives them the.
I mean, that's funny.
Yeah, they're just
Probably
fucking
hawkers.
Yeah, they're just pestering him right when he walks out.
God, that's funny.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, those stories have been going around for a long time that he's a dickhead.
you know what? Like we always say, just make good movies. I don't care what you do in your personal life. Really don't.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Do anything.
The Academy Award for Best Actor goes to Kevin
Kevin
Spacey.
Spacey. Fucking predictable.
Next year, baby. Can't wait till that Italian film he's going to be in comes up.
What is it? Last Tango in Paris?
I don't know what it is. He's in some movie with an Italian director.
Oh God. Well, you know how the Italians feel about rape.
That's true. Just keep doing good acting performances, Kevin, and all's good
When
by
was the
me.
last one?
Billionaire Boy Butt Club.
Did you ever see it?
I didn't. No,
Yuck. It's just nothing about that is
no.
appeasing.
I mean, American Beauty's so good that like it's just kind of transcends most people's careers for me. Like if that was the only movie he ever did, I'd still would be a massive
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah. Well,
Ah, mm.
you okay, buddy? Body? Well,
Bubble guts.
you want to talk about some upcoming films?
Sure. Not a whole lot of I don't not a whole lot of news going on. I didn't see any trailers
Yeah, I
that
didn't
were
see any trailers. It's kind of a dead period right now
yeah,
as we transition from
male to
last
female.
year and then waiting 3 months for the Oscars. And then that's going to be a whole other thing of
Hmm.
breaking down those movies while also talking about new movies. And
Yep.
it's the same as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. Well, let's take a glimpse at what's to come. What's to come?
It's quite a substantial list here already somehow. But we'll start out with January. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Well, we've got this for some reason. I think this film is going to do really well because I've seen a lot about it already, and it's not out yet. But on January 6th, we've got Megan, that
Just that AI face thing.
the AI robot little girl.
Yeah, I keep seeing this trailer pop up everywhere. You're right.
Yeah, I think it's going to do all right just because of word of mouth once again.
And not to sound like some elitist film snobs, but the general oh shit, there's a new horror movie coming out, let's all
Well,
gather up the gang and go watch it. And we fucking scream in the theater the whole time
yeah. From
or
the
whatever it
producer,
is.
I mean, it's a Blum film, so
Ugh,
yeah.
dumb.
Story by James Wan, produced by James Wan and Jason Blum. Blumhouse needs to die. It needs to die.
It needs to die. It needs to die. Man,
Ah,
fuck. Yeah, that'll probably make a lot of money just because people love to go see that shit and
people
uh,
love shit horror where they
people do.
can scream and
Oh shit.
oh shit. Let's
I can't believe I
see.
went to see Get Out in the theater the day it came out. What was I thinking?
That's a good one though. We were watching Kick Ass 2 yesterday,
Ugh.
and he's in it. He's one of the super villains, Black Death.
Oh my! You know what? I really enjoy the first Kick-Ass. I've seen the second one time.
It's not good.
No, I just remember that disgusting part with the stick or whatever that makes him shit. Yeah,
Yeah, she's like
like
puking and shitting at the
that's
same
fucking
time.
gross.
She's a bully. She deserved it.
I don't want to see that.
It's fucking gross.
Fucking disgusting.
It's perfect cinematography.
Oh yeah.
One side is coming puke, one side is shitting.
Roger Deakins presents Kick-Ass 2.
That's
uh,
fucking gross.
Shit.
January 20th, we've got The Son, which is the follow up to The Father.
Oh shit.
This one hasn't been doing as well as The Father was doing. It's got Hugh Jackman, Laura Dern, um, and you guessed it, it's about a son.
Um. So what? Like like
It
what
says
is
it
what
serves
is
as
it
a
about?
prequel
Yeah.
to The Father. The Father.
So who's playing a young Anthony Hopkins?
Some kid.
Of all the movies that
So
needed a fucking follow up.
so Anthony Hopkins is in it and he plays himself. Or
Okay.
he's in it, but he plays his own character. He plays the same character, I guess.
So this is before the dementia.
Well, it's a prequel.
Okay.
That's weird. I didn't know that. I thought it was just its own separate thing from the same guy, but I guess it's a prequel.
I mean, I like The Father a lot, but it's just not a movie I want to sit and watch. You know, it's
Yeah, no kidding. That's interesting. It's like at the end. Yeah, yeah. Anthony Hopkins comes out of an elevator or something. He's
yeah,
like, it's the father time.
yeah. Perfect transition. Post
It's like
credits.
he's sitting in his chair at the very end and he's like forgetting everything.
That's a close up on his face, and he snaps out of it. I love my mummy. Then the screen goes black.
The camera is getting closer to him. He's like, I want my mommy.
A perfect lead in. Now,
Finally the universe we all needed.
yeah, that's the true cinematic universe. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know why that movie needs any sort of connection to it, but
I don't know. Well, the guy who's directing it, both of them are plays of his, and I guess
he probably had a vision from the start.
I guess so. A vision for the father multiverse.
Interesting.
I can't
Oh,
wait till Anthony Hopkins goes through the multiverse and becomes Hannibal Lecter.
yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. I uh I do like Anthony Hopkins. He was pretty good in uh the new James Gray film, Armageddon Time. It's the standout in that movie.
That's another one that
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
need to
think you'd like that
see.
one.
Yeah, it. I saw one trailer and I was like, ugh.
It's good. I think you'd enjoy it.
Okay, you heard it here first.
The kid's kind of got a punchable face, but that's all right.
Yeah, I think that was part of it.
Yeah, he looks like some like kind of like a Saoirse Ronan man, male version.
Well, I couldn't tell what it was
Well,
in
you
the
never
poster.
know. It is a boy though.
A boy.
It's a boy.
January 20th as well, when you finish Saving the World. This is an A24 film directed and written by Jesse Eisenberg.
Wow.
And we finally get J.O. Sanders back in
Oh
a
my
film.
God. You know, you haven't seen
Big
much from.
Green, Angels in the Outfield, and
Wow.
now when you finish saving the world.
He just needed one more shitty sports movie to be in like the trifecta, you know?
Yeah, could be in Rudy.
That's ridiculous.
I'd rather watch Big Green 7 times before I watch Rudy again.
That's so stupid. He's one of us. He's whatever he says.
He's coming up.
He's coming up. Got 6 months left and he doesn't even know it, or whatever the fuck he says.
Can you imagine if like I don't know who's like an older pitcher, like a Rich Hill
Yeah.
died 6 months from now from smoking too much.
Smoking cigarettes. You haven't really seen much from Jesse Eisenberg like on screen. Maybe that's, he shifted into making his own stuff.
Maybe. Yeah. He was in a show, I guess, this past year. Fleshman is in trouble.
Huh. I like him, but
Oh, guess who else is in it? Lizzie Kaplan.
oh man, something about her. God.
Yeah.
Probably just because she's in one of the greatest movies ever. That helps.
Mean
Cloverfield.
Girls? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about a hot tub time machine.
Oh God, let's not. Please.
Uh,
Let's see. January 27th, we have a film written by Jonah Hill, starring Jonah Hill and Eddie Murphy. It's called You People. Coming to Netflix.
Annoying.
I thought you'd be excited for Eddie Murphy.
Is it a comedy? What is it? Or is
Buddy
it a rate? Is it
comedy.
a,
It's a
what is
buddy
it?
comedy
Oh, okay.
starring Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill.
Oh, that's kind of interesting, I guess. It just
Ooh,
Jonah
Nia
Hill annoys
Long.
me. Fuck.
Nia Long.
I'm gonna make a movie about
Rhea Perlman.
I'm gonna make a movie about my therapy sessions.
Well, maybe you should go to therapy.
Sure, maybe I should, but I don't need to film it for everyone to watch. Who gives a shit?
Well, you're not Jonah Hill for one.
I mean, that's just so to me, that's just so like, you think people care that much? And they do, which is ridiculous. Fuck.
Oh, whatever, dude. Get some help.
Get a chick, dude.
Get a therapist, dude.
Get a dude chick.
January 27th, we have the new film from Brandon Cronenberg, Infinity Pool.
Oh, I mean, what is this, like some body horror or something?
Probably. A rich couple are on vacation in Toka at an all-inclusive island resort, but outside the hotel gates lies something more dangerous.
Oh, so old.
Maybe.
Sounds kind of cool.
There's a trailer for it. I haven't watched it, but it's Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth. They're the main characters.
Shit, she's all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, she's a weird looking chick.
But she can look so good too.
I know. Like she can look really good. And then I'll see some other things of her and I'm like, ugh.
It's
smooth
like
skin.
Hey, smooth skin.
Hey, smooth skin.
It's kind of impressive. But yeah, Brandon Cronenberg did a film a couple years ago called Possessor, which was more of a body horror film.
Is that good? That's on my watch
I liked
list.
it. Yeah, I liked it. They're like going into people's psyches and being them. And
That's interesting.
Yeah.
He loves body horror just like his pops.
It definitely was better than what Crimes of the Future looks.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested in hearing your thoughts on that because it's out there. Yeah. Hey, Dad, what kind of fucked up movie plots can we come up with today?
Dad,
sick shit can we talk about?
Sounds like they're each other's therapists.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, why don't you put Lea Seydoux naked and have Vigo cut her up for sexual pleasure? That'd be a great film. Sounds good, son.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
She's hot though. I'd let her cut me.
February 3rd, we have the new M. Night film, Knock at the Cabin.
This is the one you saw, right?
I saw this like a month or two ago.
Embargo.
Not going to talk about it.
He signed a NDA.
A non Dick agreement.
Did you sit there and read through the whole document before you signed it?
No.
Sign away, Nick. We've got nothing to lose.
At the end, they asked my opinion, and for once, my opinion mattered.
Guy signed his life insurance policy, and he buffed her off.
Sign away, Charlie. We have nothing to lose.
I want to go in. Don't you dare stop me.
I'm only trying to help you, sweetheart.
You watch Matilda, the fucking musical on
No.
Netflix?
Apparently, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I watched about 5 minutes of it.
Okay, maybe not.
Well, what do I know? It's very, very bright and vibrant, and
I hate that.
um, got to make sure every single race and couple type is represented in every possible way. Um, got to turn Miss Honey into a black chick just because. Why not? Um, yeah, not very good. Didn't care for it.
Where the fuck are you watching the Matilda musical anyway?
I just started because I heard shit about it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Turn it off.
Thinking too deep into a Matilda movie.
No, it just wasn't. That wasn't even my problem with it. I was just like, what? It's too, I don't know. I'm sure it gets
I'm
darker because I was only in the bright sections of the movie. It was still happy.
I mean, I think that's what I like about the original is it feels it's rugged.
It's got a weird tone to it, definitely.
It's strange.
I will say, who's Trunchbull?
Um
Which one of those old
Emma
broads?
Thompson.
Okay, yeah. I didn't get to her parts, but in some of the screen caps, she looks very almost like Hitler. Like it looks pretty intimidating.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw some of the screenshot of her like in front of I think it was like during the assembly where Bruce eats the cake and she's standing up there at like a podium and she fucking looks like Hitler. It's a little creepy.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm in.
You said Hitler, I'm in.
I'm in. Anyway, sorry to get us off track.
You gonna be watching 80 for Brady?
What is that?
A fictional account of four senior friends who take a road trip to Houston to watch their hero Tom Brady and the New England Patriots play in Super Bowl 51.
Nope, not gonna watch that.
Why don't you do Super Bowl 52?
Yeah,
That'd be better.
not really interested in that.
Are you sure? Tom Brady's in it and Guy Fieri.
Wow, what a team.
Brady's former Patriots teammates Rob Gronkowski, Danny Amendola, and Julian Edelman will have cameo appearances.
I didn't even hear about that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, and Sally
Damn.
Field.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't think much of Tom
cast.
Brady because, he could never beat the G-men, so I don't really think about him.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Couldn't beat Nick Foles.
Yeah, Tom's never stopped me
He's
from enjoyment.
he's the last thing on my mind.
I won't
Don't
watch
care
that
for
movie though.
Well, you're not 80
Yeah, just
for
oh
Brady.
God. Oh,
Uh,
wait a minute. These are like old women going to see him?
did you hear the
That's what
cast?
I was not paying attention to. That's the plot. These old chicks got on a road trip.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought you were naming them off like they were just in the movie, like someone's mom or something. I can't see it, but I'm sure I don't even need to see it.
Where is it? It's literally just a picture of them in Brady jerseys.
Oh, I
It
didn't
looks
even
like
know what you were
it looks
getting
like
at.
a photo for a commercial.
Oh, I thought it was like, a group of dudes going to see Tom Brady.
No, it's them.
Wow.
Uh
Neat.
February 15th. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
I've heard about this. I haven't even watched the trailer. It's just like whatever.
It looks like low grade trash,
Yeah.
but it's Winnie the Pooh, so it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
Winnie the Pooh's a murderer.
is that it's not going to be like a major release, is it?
I don't know. Seems like it.
Weird.
Um,
I'm still waiting on Christopher Robin too.
it went into development after the first Winnie the Pooh book that was released in 1926 became a public domain work in the United States.
When
So
was
there you
that?
go. January 1st of last year or this year,
Oh.
2022.
Hmm.
So
Oh, so
yeah,
that's how they get around the rights and shit.
Yeah,
Interesting.
which maybe that's how. I mean, they're doing the same thing with the Grinch. They're making a
Oh yeah, I saw that.
shitty horror movie.
There's
This
already
one's
been
for
a
you.
shitty live action adaptation of that story. We don't need any more.
The the Jim Carrey one,
Yeah, it's horrible.
February 17th.
Oh yeah, that scene where he's shaving. Wow, that's a great cinema. That's what
I'm not saying it's great, but it's a Christmas movie
I really needed to see the
about a
Grinch's.
green creature.
Yeah, I really needed to see the Grinch shaving. I was dying to see how that looked.
Yeah, show me shaving his pubes and maybe then we'll talk.
Yeah, just show me. Never mind.
Show me some full frontal Grinch.
Taylor Momsen at her hottest. Jokes, folks. It's dark humor.
Oh, that's what I was thinking last night watching Kick Ass.
Yeah, hit girl at her hottest.
Just shit, girl.
Hit girl.
February 17th. This one's for you. I know you're excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania.
Oh my, that just sounds so annoying. Like these titles are getting out of hand.
Quantumania, that's
Yeah,
the
I mean, it's
best you
some
got.
shit somebody made up.
Anytime you put mania or any of
Yeah,
that in your name, like
yeah.
fuck you. I hate you.
Ant-Man versus Wasp, Quantum. Like, what?
Mania. Who uses that word
Is Paul
anymore?
Rudd still in those movies?
Yeah, and Evangeline Lilly.
Uh, who else
Michael
is in there?
Douglas
Oh
and
yeah,
Michelle
Michael
Pfeiffer
Douglas.
are still in it too.
Shit. Doesn't do much for me. I'd rather watch Halloween 6.
Well, I'd rather watch on February 24th Cocaine Bear.
This is something else. Um, directed by Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah,
That's about odd enough, just hearing that.
interesting cast.
Based off true events.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but
There was a bear that
yeah.
sniffed
Yeah,
cocaine
probably.
and it
That's
rolled
based.
around on the ground.
Those are the true events that it's based off of. The trailer's pretty funny though. I was gonna get a kick when that bear just fucking eats a brick. I mean, it's like a huge brick. Crazy.
Ridiculous. It just looks ridiculous.
And we can finally say goodbye to Ray Liotta properly.
He looks bad in this.
Yeah, well, it's probably near death.
Yeah, well, aren't we all?
It's like it was like John Candy in that last movie he did, that Western, where he just looked bloated and tired.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Or John Dandy. March 3rd, Creed 3. Hey, I'm still waiting for the one that's bad in this franchise.
So Rocky's gone from this, right? He's not even involved in this.
Nope.
Ew.
I mean, that's probably what the goal was eventually was to,
Annoying.
but like how are they going to explain him away because he got sick and then he was fine.
Yeah, I like the first Creed. Creed 2 is fine too, but
I
I
mean,
thought the way the Rocky entire thing ended with Rocky Balboa was good.
yeah, I agree.
Like I just didn't want to see anything else from it.
Maybe they're going to go the way of, oh, we get to this movie and he visits his grave like Rocky does with Adrian and
Ew, that'll probably
Paulie.
happen. God.
Well, it seems like there's issues with like the rights and Sylvester and
Well,
like
he was ticked about that.
yeah.
And I know he got into it with Dolph Lundgren a little bit because I guess Dolph agreed to do something, like behind his back. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some story about it where like he called him out about it or something. I don't know.
I mean, he's still cutting up the fourth one, still making a cut of the
But
fourth one.
like, can you just relax? Like it's not the Godfather, just
Yeah,
relax.
Rocky's better.
We don't need Rocky Four doesn't need to be continuously cut up and edited and
Doesn't need the Drago cut.
no, it's just enough already. I do
Uh,
like those movies though.
I do too. I'll still see it. I think Jonathan Majors is another guy that's everywhere. I mean, he's already in the. He's going to be in Quantumania.
Ew.
I know.
Hey yo, D.
AOD. Hey yo, Lil Creed.
Oh my god.
Don't call me that.
Ew.
Talk about something good though.
I'm
Scream
waiting.
6.
Ugh.
You see the trailer
Dude.
for this?
I fucking hated the last one. I don't even like I'm not even a big fan of any of them, to be honest with you. First one's fine. It's fine. I just am like I'd give it a 3.5 probably.
The second one's not good.
No, and then it's just very cookie cutter. Like, how many
Yeah.
times are these people gonna fall victim to this? Who's the killer game? Enough already.
How many times can you like call it out too?
Yeah. And I saw that what's her name's not gonna be in this one, right?
No, no,
Yeah.
she's not.
And I think she came out and said she even regretted doing the last one or something like that.
Wow.
She some sort of comment that it just didn't feel right or something like that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even. Courtney Cox's name is on it, which I mean, spoiler alert: if you didn't see the last one,
Yeah.
Dewey's gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like I was not into that recent one at all.
I liked it, but it. I mean,
So why didn't they call that one Scream 5 then?
I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking
Like
when they make.
I,
Yeah, you're good point. What the
it'd be like
fuck?
doing Halloween 2018 and then doing Halloween 9.
Yeah,
It makes no sense. I don't know.
yeah, that's pretty stupid.
Just never been my favorite. I do enjoy the first one, but I hate dropping the word, but overrated.
Kind of agree.
Yeah, we're on the
But
same page about that, bud.
I thought the teaser was cool because he's like out
Yeah,
amongst crowds.
they
Like
need
I
to
don't
do
know.
something different with it.
Yeah, the
Like,
scale seems like maybe it'll be bigger.
what's her name's in it though?
Jenna
Hayden.
Ortega. Oh,
Is she in there too?
yeah, she
You
was in the
know,
last one.
I didn't even realize she was in that fucking X. I didn't even know that was her.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, she's like
I
that.
noticed her before
Oh,
Wednesday.
that chick has blown up, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh, never
But
watching
yeah,
that dumb
I
show.
guess Hayden Panettiere is going to be in it. It says
Okay, wonder how
Samara
she's holding up.
Weaving.
Damn, some hotties.
Yeah, Tony Revolori. Yeah,
Who's that?
he's the kid from Grand Budapest.
Hmm. I prefer. I think I'd rather see Brett Kelly in the movie.
I think I'd rather eat Tony Ravioli.
We need to see Brett Kelly back on the big screen.
Yeah, big screen.
Made for a body made for IMAX.
Oh
Oh
fuck.
shit!
Uh, oh fuck. March 17th, Shazam, who cares?
What is that? A
65,
sequel? Shazam 2?
Fury of the Gods, yeah.
God, they come up with the most generic like subtitles or whatever you would call
Fury
it.
of the
Yeah,
Gods.
it's just so generic. Sound like they let like a 10-year-old boy just come up with what sounded cool.
When Helen Mirren is starting to get in these movies, we're
It's a
fucked.
plague, man.
We're fucked.
It's something else.
It's over.
The day Tom Hanks signs into a Marvel movie is it. It's the death of cinema.
Yeah, well, if only he was good enough to be in one.
Ridiculous.
Ooh,
And
here
called Otto,
this
bitch.
watch a man called Ovo.
No,
But you never even saw the Tony Erdman remake. I
no,
don't
I
even think it
didn't.
ever came. I don't think it ever came out.
It didn't. Was this supposed to, who's supposed to be in that? Ron Perlman or something?
I don't know. I forget. I thought it was Tom Hanks.
Oh shit. Man called Otto, baby.
Ooh, here we go. We got another old people movie with somebody who hasn't been in a film in a while. Well, a good film. Malcolm McDowell, Jane Fonda, Lily
Damn.
Tomlin, and
Damn.
Richard Roundtree in Moving On.
Shit, man. You know, I like Malcolm McDowell a lot, but I like he's one of those guys that you just think of one particular role when you see him.
Yeah.
He's like a
Well,
Matthew Broderick kind of, or
yeah.
he's Ferris Bueller. Like
Yeah.
I just see Malcolm McDowell even now as an old man, and I just think of a Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. Well, get this from the director of American Pie.
It is this a comedy or what?
Yeah, I guess so. Two estranged former friends reconnect at the funeral of another mutual friend and decide to exact revenge on their dead friend's widower for wronging them decades earlier.
Hey, this has got some potential, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it's got your old people cast checked off,
I love
comedy
that.
checked off,
That's
from a shitty
perfect.
director checked off.
That's ridiculous. Hey, who out there still waiting for Las Vegas 2? Anyone? Anyone? Crickets? I do like some old people comedy.
Well, speaking of, on March 24th, A Good Person, directed by Zach Braff.
That's right. What'd you think about this trailer? I guess we can talk about
I
that.
don't know. It kind of was not what I thought.
You know what, my man? I'm right there with you.
It felt
And
like in between his personal stuff and his bigger stuff,
yeah, it felt like you could see glimpses of, the original Zach Braff work, but I
like
got
good music
this I
choices.
got the same vibe you did. It almost felt like it was teetering on like a script someone handed him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah, yeah. I don't
wasn't getting those
know. I
Garden
mean,
State Wish I Was Here vibes for sure.
and maybe it's Morgan Freeman being in it that
Yeah,
gives me those vibes, but
it is because like Shawshank is a fucking classic film, but Morgan's been in some. He's
I
just one
mean,
of
he
those
does
guys that,
anything.
yeah, he's like one of those guys that just pops up in like catalog movies that come and go.
Yeah, he'll do anything.
I'll see it
But
though because I love some ZB, but I'm kind of with you on that. I wasn't too
yeah,
floored by it. I watched the trailer once and kind of forgot about it.
yeah. But the same day, John Wick 4 is coming out. So,
Haven't seen any of those.
I mean, ridiculous action
Yeah,
movies.
I've heard they're good. At least
I'm,
the
I,
first couple or whatever.
yeah, I mean, they kind of get bigger in scale every time. Like, there's the stakes are bigger. So,
Is there like neon lights in that where he's walking around shooting people?
in the second one, or maybe the third one, I don't know. The
Folks,
the first one's
PSA if you're
more
thinking about
like,
being a filmmaker, neon lights do not make a good movie.
yeah, synth either.
Yeah, you can use them, it's fine, but don't make that the gimmick of your movie. And I'm not saying John Wick does that, but there's a lot of movies that do that. And whew, woof,
Wolf.
like The
Who's the
Guest.
director? Styles. Ooh, wait. Oh, what? Okay. So the guy directing, Chad Stahelski, he directed. Okay, he's known for directing the 2014 film John Wick and directing its three sequels. He also doubled for Brandon Lee after the fatal accident involving Lee on the set of The
Whoa,
Crow,
whoa,
and he
damn,
replaced him in the film.
shit.
So I guess he was like a stunt guy, and now he's directing.
Man, like I wonder how
Okay,
that guy
so
feels like when people talk about The Crow and like, he probably acted in half the fucking movie. Nobody talks about
yeah,
it.
that's kind of crazy.
I've seen that movie a lot. And I always try to like pick up on that shit, like to see if I
Can't.
can. It's really well blended in.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I guess he's the guy that's directed all of the John Wicks, but that's kind of crazy.
Can't rain all the time. Eric,
Epic?
hey, Eric.
Let's see. Skip ahead a little bit. Whew. Finally, April 7th, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Visually looks stunning.
Yeah, it does.
It just looks like a Mario cutscene, I guess. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's
Yeah, on like a Xbox or PlayStation or
yeah,
something.
like right, like you wouldn't see that on the Switch. It looks very like next gen, I guess, if
Yeah.
you were to envision a next gen Mario.
Yeah.
I'm kind of intrigued by that. I'd sit down and watch that some night when I got nothing else going on, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know about Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Like I understand the appeal of getting like a name like that. It's a business, sells your movie,
Yeah.
but it just sounds weird, I think.
I mean, Anya is Peach. Sounds like Anya.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't even I forgot that was her. Shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
man. I like to fucking get into that peach.
Peach from Call Me by Your Name.
Anya's chum bucket.
Oh my god. I'd like to
Yeah.
get into Anya's Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, me too, brother. Me too. Homicide.
Let's see. Skipping ahead, April 21st, Evil Dead Rise. You
What?
like the
Is Bruce
rebooted
Campbell in
one?
this?
It doesn't say so.
Hmm. I thought the remake was fine. It's
Yeah,
very in touch with the original. It's just,
bloody.
like modern gore and shit. That's an
Yeah,
okay remake. I feel like that's a remake that doesn't really get talked about, but it's certainly not the worst I've seen.
yeah. It looks like it looks like it was supposed to be coming out to HBO Max, but they're moving it theatrically
Hmm.
as
Yeah, I'm,
they're
I'm
trying
intrigued.
to pull away from that.
Yeah, you can almost kind of feel that happen a little bit now, especially if you're going to start getting movies like Avatar making a ton of money.
Yeah. It doesn't look like Raimi or Bruce Campbell are attached at all.
Yeah, I think Bruce is done with that after that series he did. Heard that was good too. I just
Uh,
have never watched it.
yeah, I've heard it's good. Oh God, here's the shit. May 5th, Guardians 3.
Ooh, my
May
birthday month. Got Guardians can start off my birthday with. What
Oh, you
else?
you got a lot of good stuff coming. You got Book Club 2, Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Mary
Damn,
Steenburgen,
that's another old woman movie.
Candice Bergen, Andy Garcia, Don Johnson,
Dude.
Craig T. Nelson.
Oh fuck.
What a cast.
Man. Man, Mary Steenburgen is she's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, I'd like to get into her
I
Steenburger.
was watching I was watching Gilbert Grape the other day. I'm like, God, I never really kind of paid attention to
I
how she is in that movie.
forgot she's in that.
She's a hussy.
Well, you got Fast X as well.
What is that? Sounds like a laxative or something.
Fast 10.
Oh God, enough already.
Oh God, Helen Mirren's in this one too.
Oh, this is horrible.
And Rita Moreno. What
These
is
old ladies are just
happening?
they've signed on to this shit because there's nothing else for them.
I mean, is it?
That's true, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd think they wouldn't get the big things; they get the smaller
I
things.
guess, but you could always use a nice grandma in a movie or something.
Yeah, and Charlize.
I don't expect to see those old ladies jumping out of cars and shit, but
Wouldn't that be
yeah, it'd be
something?
something.
May 26th, The Little Mermaid.
Ugh.
Okay, I mean,
I think
we're
that
in
chick's
the.
ugly. Her eyes are so far apart. The Little Mermaid chick.
Yeah, I know who you're
I just
talking.
thought like she looks weird to me, and not because of her not being white. I'm
I
just
didn't say
well,
anything, but
that's the thing with that movie. If you criticize it at all, you're racist. I just think she's weird looking.
and it's weird. Her name is Halle Bailey.
That is strange. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say no, but a little
You just wouldn't know where she's
extraterrestrial.
looking.
Yeah, her shit's like they come all they're like on the side of her head almost.
Be
It's
careful
weird.
what you do with your
Oh
eyes.
shit!
Well, we got the big movies coming out. June 2nd, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Is that the what's the animated one? Is that it?
That one, yeah.
God,
Transformers Rise of the Beasts. I can't believe we're still making these movies.
So are these like sequels still? Like this Transformers?
Yeah. Actually, Rise of the Beasts is directed by the guy who did Creed 2.
Damn.
That's crazy. That
I
guy,
think I saw the first two Transformers movies and that was it.
how the fuck? Like he did a super small movie in 2016 and then he went right into Creed 2 and then
That
right into Transformers.
that's weird. Like, what is the shift about?
I think they're just looking for cheap directors to make their movies
Yeah,
who won't like give them issue if they want to change things.
that's strange.
Yeah. Um June 16th, The Flash, which who knows if that's even still happening. Asteroid City, Wes Anderson's new film.
Oh, was there a trailer for this?
No.
What is this one about? It's not about,
1950
please just tell me it's not about a newspaper or a hotel.
In 1955, students and parents from across the country gather for scholarly competition, rest, recreation, comedy, drama, and romance at a junior stargazer convention held in a fictional American desert town.
Now, that kind of sounds cool. I'm kind of on
Now,
board with that.
listen to the cast.
Bill Murray.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, fucking wow.
I want to see Tom Hanks in a Wes
Holy
Anderson
shit,
movie.
that's awesome.
Tom Hanks, Steve Carell, Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson, Edward Norton, Jason Schwartzman, Tilda Swinton, Adrian Brody, Hong
Damn.
Chow, Rupert Friend, Maya Hawke, Jeff
Rupert
Goldblum,
Grant.
Jeff Jeffrey Wright, Leif Schreiber, Tony Revolori, Matt Dillon, Sophia Lillis, Fisher Stevens, Rita Wilson,
Ooh, Sophia Lillis.
Ryan Cranston, Willem Dafoe. No,
God,
Bill, no
that
Bill
is
in there.
fucking stacked. Shit. Dude,
Shit.
is Tom like the lead?
I mean, he's at the top.
Oh, baby. Move over Life Aquatic or Rushmore because I've got a new favorite Wes film.
That one sounds pretty cool.
It does kind of sound like a interesting premise.
June 30th. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Talked a little bit about this last episode. It's a terrible title, I think.
Once
Um,
again,
but sure a lot of people go see it. Didn't do a whole lot for me, but you know, I get it.
I'm not even like a huge fan. I think we talked about it before. Like I appreciate
Yeah, I'm
Indiana
with you.
Jones, Back to the
Yeah,
Future, but
no, I'm with
I
you.
don't like, and I love, like, they're good,
Yeah,
but I don't go back to them.
yeah, and like I love the first Back to the Future, and I know like everyone loves the second one. I don't think the second one is that good. I mean, it's just like
Mm,
okay. I love the first
Yeah,
one though.
yeah, I'll watch it, but
Yeah.
yeah. July, Insidious, Fear the Dark.
What is this like the sixth one, or what number is this?
I don't know, but everybody's coming back, and Patrick Wilson's also directing it.
Wow. I've
And
only
that
ever seen the
kid,
first one.
the kid from it, Ty Simpkins, he's a big boy now. He's in The Whale. He's like a man at this point.
Wow. Well, he's been
And
in some real classics, Jurassic
Ro-
World.
Rose Byrne's coming back.
Okay.
What? Oh god, it's story by Lee Winnell. That's okay, but produced by Jason Blum again. Set 10 years after the end of previous first two films, Josh Lambert heads east to drop his son Dalton off at an idyllic, ivy-covered university. However, Dalton's college dream becomes a nightmare when the repressed demons of his past suddenly return to haunt them both.
Interesting. So more
Hmm.
of the same. That's fine, I
Yeah, more the
guess.
same. It's
I
them
like the
back
first
because
one.
I think for a while it was different people. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, July 14th, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Did you know Tom does his own stunts?
Yeah, when you go see Avatar in theaters, they show you a behind the scenes clip of it.
What is he like on a motorcycle or something? I saw a clip of that.
Yeah,
He's doing like some evil Knievel shit.
there's like a giant built ramp, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how is that going to play into the movie? Is
Yeah.
there just a ramp on the side of a cliff?
I don't know. Maybe they'll hide the ramp and you won't see it.
Yeah, but like, what would he drive
I,
on? It's rocks.
yeah, who knows? I did see that clip though. It's kind of impressive for a 60-year-old guy to be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool. I'm not one of those people that's like, okay, I get it.
No,
I
I feel like that might be the what ends up taking him out, like in a freak
oh
accident.
yeah, we're gonna get a
Yeah,
something someday where it's
yeah.
like Tom Cruise dies in stunt
It's
accident.
gonna be like like you knew Steve Irwin was gonna get killed by an animal sometime. It's just a matter of when. It's like how
Yeah.
I feel about Tom Cruise. One of those days you're gonna see that he died. We didn't even do a tribute to Barbara Walters. What the fuck?
What do you mean? Did
She
she die?
passed. She
Did
passed.
she?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't hear about that.
Everyone was sitting around a bunch of people. They said, "Oh, Barbara
Rock about
Walters died." Yeah, no shit. She's in her fucking 90s. People die at that age.
Holy shit.
This
She
episode
she was old.
was turned into a Barbara Walters tribute special.
Yeah, what are we gonna talk about? Was she in any films?
Not that I know of. Not Into the View.
No filmography. I'll pass.
Yeah, yeah. We don't talk about that shit here. Rip.
Well, rip.
It's
I'll
just
just
funny when you're like around people. Oh my god! Like
well, have you
I
seen
just
those videos going around where people
yeah,
like tell their parents their
yeah.
idol died?
I mean, it's kind of fucked up, but like at all those trends, I kind of thought that was funny.
It is pretty funny.
But God, like I'm sorry when I hear that a 93-year-old Barbara Walters died, or when Betty White dies at age 100, good long
I'll
life, I guess, you know.
I'll never forget when she said to Corey Feldman what she said about him trying to unveil the
What did she say?
perviness. Something like you're ruining an entire industry or something
Really?
stupid. Yeah, it's like she called him out for trying to expose the nastiness.
Well, I mean, she probably drank, baby blood, so wouldn't be shocked.
Probably. She's
They
probably
all
part of
do.
it. They all do. July 21st. Take your pick of which one you want to see. Barbie or Oppenheimer? Neither.
If you were if you were putting both those movies in front of me and I had to pick one,
I'd pick Barbie.
I would pick Barbie.
So
At
stupid.
least I could look at some, at least I could see her flaunting around on the screen, something to look at.
I'd probably watch both of them, honestly.
I'm sure you will.
That trailer was good.
For what?
Barbie. Both of them. I thought both of them were good.
Well, Greta must really like 2001: A Space Odyssey. She really knows about cinema.
I just like Ryan Gosling, my friend,
Man,
and Margot Robbie.
Mario is hot, but I don't know.
Rhea Perlman's gonna be in it though,
Damn.
and Michael Cera.
And Barbie?
Yeah,
Fuck.
in Barbie.
I mean,
Benny
she's just
Safdie's gonna be in Oppenheimer.
wow. And Josh Peck. What a
David
world.
Krumholtz.
You know, I like David Krumholtz when he's on screen for no more than 5 minutes. Any more than 5 minutes, it's too much. You ever seen uh 10 Things I Hate About You?
No, but I've seen that Coen Brothers movie about the communists in
Oh,
Hollywood.
is he in that?
What is that called? Oh my god. With George Clooney
Oh,
in old Hollywood.
Hail Caesar?
Yeah.
Yeah, is he in that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He's like unrecognizable.
Yeah,
Just
David's good
bad.
for 5 minutes at a time. Like Harold and Kumar. You just get your little fix and that's it. But when he's like a lead and like that 10 Things I Hate About You, he's on the screen way too much.
Yeah.
Up.
Ugh, yuck. So, anyways, Op and Barbie. Okay, let's see.
Christopher
August
Nolan
4th.
sucks.
Oh my god. Here's another word I hate. August 4th, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem.
You is this animated?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess it is computer animated.
You know, I like the Turtles were good up until like 1994. Then it stopped being cool. I
Yeah,
did
I don't
buy
think
that
they were ever
Cowabunga
good.
collection though on Black Friday for Switch.
Cool.
Haven't even played it yet. Just collecting dust
And go figure. Who cares?
on the underpowered Switch.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are gay.
That's not true. I like
Yeah,
some of that
well,
stuff.
sounds like never
It's
mind.
hard to like when I'm in my 30s. I can't get excited about a new fucking Ninja Turtles movie.
Like
Unless you're
we're
bringing back
already
the live action and you're bringing back Judith Hogue as April O'Neil, then you might be getting my interest. Get Corey Feldman back to do the voice for one of the turtles.
everybody. Everybody who got Seth's interest. We
Yeah,
got it.
that's what they need. It's the approval the film
Shut
industry
the fuck
needs.
up. Do you approve of Haunted Mansion?
Eddie Murphy?
Rosario Dawson.
Nah, probably not.
So alone.
Dude, that's great. So fucking alone.
I can't tell if she likes him or not. She's like, we knew each other for 15 minutes. You've been,
No, he was way more obsessed with. That's what's kind of like a downer about it, I think.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't have lasted very long.
No, like,
Well,
yeah.
they
I
had a
mean,
kid,
yeah.
kind of.
And most of all, I'm done being your fucking friend. I laugh anytime there's a screenshot or a scene of Brian O'Halloran just being lifeless on camera. It's just funny. It's like, it's like It's like, hey, we're rolling, Brian. Shit.
Can you act?
Like he's not paying
I
attention.
mean, you could tell these people came from community theater,
Oh yeah, you can.
theater in general.
Yeah,
I mean, it's definitely theatrical.
yeah. It's funny.
Fuck.
Huh. Matter of fact.
Oh,
Uh,
are you excited for the Gran Turismo film directed by Neil Blomkamp?
no.
Maybe this will do for you. David Harbour?
No. And you know something? I love Gran Turismo. I've been playing that shit since I was young. What is the plot of this? Like a kid that's I think the plot is it's like some like a kid that loves the video games becomes a racer, if I'm not mistaken.
It's based on a true story.
So yeah, that's I guess that's it. He was like really into the game and then he
A
became a
teenage
racer.
Gran Turismo player the world applies his skills to competitions the world over on the road to becoming a real race car driver. What?
Who the
I
fuck
thought
wrote that?
I thought I was reading that wrong.
um,
What the
Boy,
hell?
talk about somebody who fell off. Neil. Shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, now
Ever
they
since
got him
his
doing
Alien
that.
film,
Yeah. Oh
it
God, he
never
did that,
happened.
didn't he? Or he
No,
was
he
gonna do
didn't.
that.
Yeah, he was gonna do it.
That's right. I forgot about that. Man, he
Yeah.
fucking, now he's
Chappie
doing,
killed him.
yeah, now he's doing Gran Turismo scripts. It's gonna be like Need for Speed where nobody sees it.
Probably. Aaron Paul's appeal from Breaking Bad couldn't bring people to the box
Like,
office.
I love Gran Turismo, but nothing about that screams, let's make a movie. It's a racing simulator. It's not even there's no crashes or anything exciting. It's
No.
when you play those games, it's all like you can't even if you run into another car, there's no damage. It's all about hitting the corners and like,
Yeah, it's
braking
like
and
a
shit.
realistic racer.
Yeah, there's nothing exciting about it.
Stupid.
I'm
God damn it.
glad
God
to see
damn
Gran
it.
Turismo still going strong though after 25 years.
Yeah, I guess. Never played him.
Well, if you had the superior gaming console, you could experience more games.
I do. I've got an Xbox Series X,
You could experience some great PlayStation exclusives that you can't get anywhere else.
like a racing game.
Not only that, buddy, you played Horizon Forbidden West yet?
I haven't played either one. I haven't played that,
I'm
either of
surprised T
those.
didn't play the new one.
She has.
Oh, did she finish it?
I don't know. She's playing Ragnarok right now.
Yeah, I haven't got that yet.
I haven't played either of those God of Wars. I haven't
Man,
played either of the Zero Dawns. I
I like Horizon a lot, enough that I platinumed both of them, but it's like something's just missing a little bit from it. Like it's cool,
what
but it's
a
not my
male
favorite.
protagonist.
No, no, it's fucking ridiculous. What the fuck? That's so stupid. No, that's actually one of the few female characters I enjoy. Aloy's kind of a badass, but it's just like open world's cool, but there's got to be a lot to do in the open world.
Does it feel a little empty?
I think so. I mean, I don't think a lot of
Yeah.
people agree with me. I mean, there's a lot going on, but
Maybe it's empty of like interesting stuff to do.
I guess so. Graphics are beautiful, but it's like it kind of wears off pretty quick. It's a good game though.
Yeah. It didn't for Red Dead 2 for me.
See, dude, I almost thought about starting that up and playing it again, like on my OLED, on my PS, because I
Hmm.
played that on my PS4 at the end of its life when it was like a jet engine. I
Yeah.
mean, but
Yeah. I
fuck,
mean,
I got too much else to get through.
I
I
know.
will go back to that though.
I did start it up again,
Yeah,
thinking I would go through it, and it fell off because I feel like I can't do
it's
this
such a
again.
time sink.
I just want to look at it because
Yeah,
I would like that's one game. The fast traveling is not really something you can do easily, but I
yeah.
just wanted to ride everywhere because it
Not
looks so good.
Yeah, I mean that's what makes those open world games cool. If there's enough incentive for you to just go and like explore. That's why I'm enjoying The Witcher. It's like
Yeah,
it's so saturated.
there's so much stuff in The Witcher.
Welcome back to Game Chat.
Game chat.
Game Chat.
So we things are dwindling because we're getting later in the year, so we'll just bust through the rest. September 1st, The Equalizer 3.
Christ, I didn't even know there was a second one.
Yeah. The Nun 2.
Uh, eh.
A Haunting in Venice, directed by Kenneth Branagh. starring. Oh, I thought that said Jonah Hill. Oh, it's another one of those Hercule Poirot films like Death on the Nile or Murder on the Orient
Oh,
Express.
that is just not my thing, man.
No, that one doesn't do anything for
I'm
me.
not a fan of mystery films.
Whodunits?
Who done it's like,
You say you're not going to watch Glass Onion?
nope. I'm sure it's good if you're into that. It just,
Yeah,
dude, that has. I remember going to see Knives Out. I was so fucking bored, man. Just
that's
couldn't connect
crazy.
with it. I
That
just
one's
don't.
gotten better for me every time I
Yeah.
watch it.
When I,
Somehow, I
I
don't.
was just like, I don't give a fuck.
I know I was there with you and
Were
Eric.
you there?
Yeah,
That's right, man. I was just like, damn, Anna, hot. That's all I could think about watching that movie.
puke on me.
Oh, that's right. Ugh.
September 22nd, The Expendables 4.
Just all those old geezers still.
Yep.
Arnold.
I don't see his name. I
Mm,
see Sylvester,
damn.
Randy Couture. I mean, the list is like pretty shitty now.
Yeah.
50 Cent,
Jesus,
Megan Fox.
man.
September 22nd as well. Next Goal Wins. This is a new Taika Waititi film. I think it's about a soccer team.
Oh, sounds right up your ass.
Dutch American football coach Thomas Rongen is tasked with turning the American Samoa national team, considered one of the weakest football teams in the world, into an elite squad.
Can Taika get back to some, original cinema? Is that what
That's what
this
this
is?
is.
Well, yeah, good
Mm-hmm.
for him. Hopefully he
Yeah.
recovers.
Yeah, no kidding. October 6th, Craven the Hunter, whatever. Ooh, new film from Gareth Edwards, director of
Godzilla.
Godzilla, Rogue One,
Ugh.
Monsters. God, I love those two films. Monsters is pretty good
I haven't
too.
seen Monsters, but Rogue One
Rogue
is
One is the
fucking
best
dumb.
Star Wars film in the whole franchise.
Yeah, if you take up the butt.
Well, I do then.
That's actually, I think that's the last one I watched. It fucking sucked me right out of finishing the series.
Well, there's no plot for it, but it star Ralph Ineson's in it.
Hmm.
Allison Janney, John David Washington, Ken Watanabe. Hmm.
Little Voldy.
October 13th, Untitled The Exorcist film.
David Gordon Green.
David Gordon Green, Ellen Burstyn.
If she doesn't pass away before they film it,
Oh,
or if they've already
well,
filmed it, I don't know.
she's 90. Why are you making a trilogy?
I know, like, get it going if you're gonna put her in there.
You don't have time to waste.
I doubt I'm guessing she's not going to be a big part of it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll kill her off in the first one or
Yeah.
something.
My daughter
Uh,
was affected by this 50 years ago.
yeah, why don't we get her back?
Yeah, for real. Linda Blair? She can't be
Yeah.
doing much.
Mm, no.
Some of the all-time great Playboy pics, by the way. Highly recommended if you haven't seen them.
October 27th, Saw X, Saw 10.
Oh, I think what's his name? Tobin Bell is back in this one.
Yeah, well, once again, what else is he doing?
Oh, that plot could be more fucked than Halloween. I like it. It's so all over the place, man.
I've never gotten past the second one, so I don't know what.
You know something? Like a lot of those horror franchises, I'll say, hey, it's worth watching the sequels for a good time. Not those fucking movies though. They are so fucking bad. Saw's good.
Um,
Saw's actually great. The first one's a great movie, I think. It was kind of very unique for the time and a great ending.
Too bad. November 3rd, Dune Part 2.
I watched that the
Watched
other
that
day.
recently, right?
Yeah, visually appealing, but man, I don't know. I just didn't. I thought it was kind of a boring plot for like a
I
sci-fi epic. I thought
I agree.
I was
Like I
expecting some.
appreciate
Yeah,
what it is,
I was
but
expecting something more, I guess, but I just
yeah,
wasn't that into the plot.
yeah.
And
No, I agree. I was a little let down.
Timothy, whatever.
Yeah,
Sorry for him.
he's not really that charismatic of a leading guy.
No, I just I wasn't convinced. I mean, I don't know. I like Call Me by Your
Just
Name, but
mopey. Yeah. November 17th, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Fuck, are they still making this? Jennifer Lawrence in this?
No.
Mm,
Rachel
I-
Zegler is though.
Yeah.
Look her up. She was the one in the new West Side Story. Z
Rachel.
Zegler.
Oh, exotic.
Yeah, she was the one they like plucked out of a high school to be in that movie.
Yeah, she's pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Hot women sell films.
Well, that's all it takes. November 22nd, Wish. This is a new Disney film, but there's no plot. And then December 15th, Wonka.
Damn, that doesn't come out for another year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there a trailer for this?
No, not yet.
Or there's pictures or something?
Yeah, I think just like behind the scenes pictures.
I mean,
I don't know. It might be good.
like it could be all right. It's is it needed? Do I need to know about fucking Wonka's backstory?
No, no. But I
You
like
know
the
what's
director
you know
and
what's kind of cool about the original Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka is that character just kind of mysterious.
yeah.
Like you're like, what the fuck is this guy doing locked up in this factory? And they
Yeah,
don't
that's
ever
what
come
took
in.
that's what
Nobody,
took some of the
yeah, nobody
fun
ever
away
comes in.
from the nobody ever goes out.
Yeah.
Well, it's directed by the director of Paddington 1 and 2, so I'll see it.
Oh fuck.
So it'll be whimsical.
I'll probably check it out. I still need to watch Shittington.
You might like it. Get some joy into your fucking life.
I got plenty of joy, bud.
Yeah, I'm sure playing Elden Ring makes you really zen.
Hey, I moved on from that. That's old news, buddy. I put my 80 hours in there. Maybe you should try something like that.
No, because I know better. I know that I shouldn't try it.
It's a fucking phenomenal game. You just got to play smart.
I
I think
don't
you're
play
I
smart.
think you're one of these kids. Kids.
I play impatiently.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that wasn't you playing that.
It was, but then you stop, come up with a strategy, use that noggin, buddy. I,
No,
I think I'm gonna go pick some turnips.
you don't pick turnips, you buy
Whatever.
turnips.
Oh, just messing with you, bud. Always funny. Uh,
Lastly, December 20th, The Color Purple, I guess a remake, Untitled Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel, and then
man,
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
did people like that Ghostbusters movie?
I think it did well.
Hmm. That's another movie that I'm just not even into the original that much.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
mean, I didn't grow up with it. I don't know. I think that's
Yeah.
a good example of one of those movies that you're attached to if you grew up with it.
Yeah, I have no real emotional attachment to those movies.
I don't have any to anything.
Just end it. Your life, not the podcast. I mean,
Oh, that's nice. It's a nice thing to say. Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot more that ends up coming to light as the year progresses, but this was just kind of an early overview.
ah!
Every year there's shit that just comes out of nowhere that I don't even know about that ends up being, my favorite. So
I'm
what do
still
you
trying to figure out my favorites for this year.
I've got to watch 10 movies first to put it top 10 together.
Clicks free.
Yeah, it's like Clerks 3, Banshees, and then what? Fuck if I know. I don't even know what else I've seen. I have to go back and look.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, number 3 on my list, the Harry Potter HBO special. Wow, what a year.
I think that was the first thing I watched this year.
That was the first thing I watched too. I think that was on like New Year's Day,
Yeah, I think so.
which is
That's
crazy
funny.
that was a year ago because that really is a good special.
Yeah, really good.
Rest in peace, Robbie. Love you.
Love you,
Speaking of
Daddy.
that, this is just kind of off topic, but speaking of Harry Potter, have you seen that shit with like Alan Rickman? They like some of his like private journals have been published
Oh,
and they're
kind
being
of.
sold.
Yeah.
Man, there's
I
some crazy shit in there. Like he's like not crazy, but like, it's his personal. I think
Yeah,
it's fucked up that that's even available for anyone to read. It's like really,
unless he said he wanted it to be
yeah.
read.
But I mean, he's just like, talking about how Emma Watson is a shitty actress, and yeah, he doesn't say it in those terms, but
Yeah.
he's just like, it's a pain to work with these kids, and it's really interesting because whatever I was looking at, they have it broken down by like when he was auditioning for Harry Potter, when he accepted, the first day of shooting, and it's interesting.
Is it just like is it made into like a documentary or is it just like a
No,
article?
I think it's like a book you could buy, like in his
Oh, cool.
journals, but man, you feel kind of weird reading it if it's intended for
Oh,
privacy.
you know what? I think I did see that book. I
Yeah,
think I saw it at Barnes and Noble one day.
it's just I mean, it's just his personal thoughts of, like meeting Chris Columbus and talking to J.K. Rowling for the first time, and
Yeah,
he goes
that's
in about how
awesome.
he, when before he started shooting, he was on the phone with her and she told him what's going to happen to that character, before anyone else. She goes, nobody knows this. So
Yeah,
kind of gave him an arc of where his character's headed.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Now I'm
man,
curious.
pretty interesting, pretty interesting. And he was close to dropping out of those. He's a pain in the ass for him.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah,
I mean, Emma
because it's
Watson
so,
was wanted to drop out too.
yeah, but like Alan Rickman is so good in those movies.
He's like
It's
the
just,
best.
yeah, and you never know what's going on in someone's head. He's probably shooting those and thinking, God, this sucks. It's gonna be a
Maybe,
failure. Yeah, it's
maybe,
interesting.
yeah.
Oh, Alan,
That's cool.
thank you for your performance as Snape.
Love you.
Love you, Alan. Love you, Robbie. Hey, anything else?
I don't think so.
If you're listening out there, subscribe to the channel, Slacker Media on YouTube. Find the podcast on any platform, but you probably already have. That's why you've made it this far. Leave us a review. Let us know. What are you looking forward to in 2023? Love to hear from you guys. Nick, thanks again for another fantastic episode, friend. Happy New Year to all. Thank you for watching and listening, I mean. And as always, go fuck yourselves. Get a shit.